No, ¿qué es lo que tú estás grabando? Déjame ver.
¿Qué pasó?
Déjame ver que tú estás grabando, déjame ver.
Bleeding. This guy's beating me for no reason, man. Look, this guy's beating me for no reason. He's beating me for no. Look, man. Look, I'm bleeding for no reason. Man, I'm gonna sue you. I swear I'm gonna sue you. You don't even know who I am. Man, look, I'm bleeding, man.
I'm so sorry about what happened to Dominican Republic. I don't say you will not go there again. Have you changed your mind?
Hi guys, hola mi gente. I am on my way to the Dominican Republic. Let's see what awaits me as a dark-skinned black person. Recently, the United States government, through its State Department, issued a warning to its black dark-skinned citizens after getting a lot of complaints about the way they were being treated in the Dominican Republic. So the United States issued a warning to its citizens about going to the Dominican Republic. This message is to advise U.S. citizens that in recent months, travelers to the Dominican Republic have reported being delayed, detained, or subject to heightened questioning at ports of entry and in other encounters with immigration officials based on their skin color. Reports of desperate treatment of U.S. citizens by Dominican authorities are a matter of ongoing concern to the U.S. Embassy.
Do you think that the actual government for the Dominican Republic is racist? Yes or no?
The actual government of the Dominican Republic? No, we have concerns about the treatment of Haitian population, but the government, no.
But then, Mr. Secretary, you have told the African Americans in this country not to travel to the island, and that happened last November.
We had a security concern, and my number one responsibility, besides looking out for my own people, is looking out for Americans. We worked with the government of the Dominican Republic repeatedly, well in advance of putting that notice out, to try to address the concerns that had been raised. But we got to a point where we felt it was important to make sure that people could look out for their safety.
For you to put a travel ban and affect their economy, tourism specifically, you need to have some proof. And Chairman McCall and myself, we've asked the State Department to provide that proof, and you have not provided any. So, having said that, you have the power to retract that ban. Are you planning to do that anytime soon?
We will do it based on the facts. I can't. No,
well, but that's what I'm saying. The
fact
we have been asking for you to prove to us, Chairman McCall and myself, to provide the evidence that proves that the Dominican Republic government is affecting African Americans, and you guys have not provided anything.
We'll look to see what information we have that we.
You don't have any because I've been asking you, and you have not provided.
Again,
your department.
These determinations are made, and we worked with the government of the Dominican Republic to try to address them.
By when do you think that you will make a decision whether to keep the ban or to retract?
It depends entirely on the facts. Whether
there are no facts.
Well, there are facts.
Okay, why don't we do something? Why don't you then provide to Chairman McCall and myself the facts that prove to you, to the State Department, that the Dominican Republic is really affecting African Americans?
By the way, it's also not a travel ban. It's an alert.
Yeah,
an alert means
it's the same effect, my friend.
Well,
it's affecting a lot.
There were multiple cases of concern, which I'll make sure we share with you.
Please do. Could you please share that with us? Could you commit that
we will share the cases of concern that raised the.
And some of you may know Dominican Republic is a country in the Caribbean. It's an island in the Caribbean. Dominican Republic and Haiti share an island. Just like Haitians, Dominicans have a lot of African influence. They have African blood flowing through their veins. And when you go to Dominican Republic, you can clearly tell that Dominicans are mixed with Africa. Dominicans have a lot of African influence from the music to the food to dancing and to just the way they move and talk. That swag, that blackness. You know, when you meet a Dominican, you just know that they are black in them. They are that African in them. So it's not easy to miss. You can clearly see it. So when people say that Dominicans are racist, they don't like black people, people often wonder why, because Dominicans are heavily influenced by Africa. Again, through their music, their dance, the way they move, the food they eat, and just their whole mannerism is very African. It's very black. They're very fun people to be around. When I'm around Dominicans, I feel more like I'm around my fellow people of African origin. You know, I sense that African, that Afro vibe, they do have it in them. That, to me, they don't act European. To me, they act more Afro than European through their music, their dance, the way they carry themselves, the way they love fun, the way they like all things loud, you know, the way they just love life, you know, and then like it's an African thing. You know, they're not quiet people. They're not like they are all about life, and that's how Africans are. That's how people, Black people in the diaspora are. That's how people of African origin, they are the same way. You know, it's like that African blood flowing through their veins makes them act the way they do. That style that you cannot even describe is just innate. That all comes from Africa. I'm so sorry about what happened to Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
I go there a lot as a Black person,
Yeah.
and I've never had that experience. But when I heard about your experience, I really felt bad. You know, so they just started beating you up, like. Can you,
So-
I say you will not go there again. Have you changed your mind?
Cuidado, ¿qué es lo que tú estás grabando? Déjame ver.
¿Qué pasó?
Déjame ver que tú estás grabando, déjame ver.
Bleeding. This guy's beating me for no reason, man. Look, this guy's beating me for no reason. He's beating me for no. Look, man. Look. I'm bleeding for no reason. Man, I'm gonna sue you. I swear I'm gonna sue you. You don't even know who I am. Man, look, I'm bleeding, man.
Being black in Dominican Republic is really hard, really hard. Why? Because everybody, if not the majority of people, as long as you're black, they see you as Haitian. Haitian means you are from Haiti. They hate Haitian. They hate, I'm telling you, they hate Haitian. They thought I'm Haitian and they hated me too. I saw people saying like, oh, police beat you up because they thought you are Haitian. My question is, so because I'm Haitian or I'm not Haitian, just because I'm black or because the other guys are Haitian, so Haitians should be treated that way? That's my question. Should Haitians be beaten up every day? Should Haitians be mistreated, be arrested? And I'm very lucky actually. I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky. I got out of that situation without being killed. They arrested me with guns and I had nothing in my hands. I just had a small camel. They arrested me with guns, so tell me. You know? If you plan to go to Dominican Republic, even don't go. I don't recommend it. Don't. Unless the government does something. Unless the people change. So, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And if there's a government official watching this, they know deep down themselves, they know how it is between black, Haitians. But if you're going to a resort, you don't have to worry about it. Yeah. They care more about, in the resort, they care more about you being happy than just, you know. But in other places, if you want to go to other places, man, you have to be very, very, very careful. Very careful. Yeah. And actually I would say don't go. You don't have to go. You know, when people discriminate you, you don't have to go to those countries. Remember, we're taking money to their countries. We're not going to beg. We're paying money. We're paying money for taxis. We're paying money for Ubers. We're paying money for hotels. We're paying money for food. We are financing flights towards those directions. We are pushing the economy. But if a country cannot treat people right, a country here, it means even the government needs to propagate correct information. The government needs to propagate like positive vibe. The air is crazy. Don't go. Please don't go. Yeah, if you think it's a joke, just go. After some time, you'll comment in this video. And I have to be very specific. Towns which receive tourists, towns like Sosua, they are really different. People handle you with care, with like he's a foreigner. But in towns where they don't receive tourists, people are super racist. Come on, man, you don't have to go to a place where people will kill you because you're just black. You can go somewhere else where you can enjoy yourself, you can relax in a chair without being taken like, oh, what's my neighbor thinking about me. They don't want me go in this bus.
Very interesting. So let me get back to my interview with Marwa that I had with him in the United States after this incident happened. So Marwa, would you go back to the Dominican Republic? Yes or no? Please tell us.
No, because maybe not unless I finish the whole world, then I'll think of it.
Dominican Republic.
And it's not actually hate, because you don't go to a place where you feel like you nearly died. So instinctively you don't feel the vibe of actually being in the same position. And the thing is, for me, I saw it like widespread as I was traveling around the country. I would ask somebody like, hey, so you go in a bus station and there are many buses. But from this bus station, I'll take my bus to the next destination. So you'd ask somebody, hey, where does this bus go to? This one here. Or I'm looking for a bus to this direction, because most of the time in most of these other countries, it's not like the US where you're told this is for this station. You actually have to ask. Even the same thing happens in my home country, Kenya, where you have to ask, hey, which cars go to, or which station of the buses goes to maybe Hispania, my home, they will show you. So you would ask somebody and they will look at you like this and not even talk. Even the police officers, sometimes you may think maybe they will be the best one to ask. You ask them, they look at you and maybe they do their thing, they say, huh? What are you saying? So that's the vibe I
So you think Dominicans are like rude? They are kind of rude to you, basically?
Also like Haiti being next to Dominican Republic, most people tend to think you're Haitian.
Yeah.
So with a lot of disrespect of Haitian, it purely comes to you directly, especially if you're black. Yes. And the funny thing is most people there speak Spanish, so you have to struggle to speak Spanish. So the moment you're trying to do that, they kind of tend to think first you're not from there and maybe you're Dominican. Not Dominican, Haitian. And especially if you're dressed like just low vibe.
Yeah, because the Dominicans are very, not artificial, but they into looks.
Yeah.
So they think you don't look a certain way. If you don't look like you have money or just chill, they'll treat you a certain way.
Yeah.
Almost like they won't take you seriously.
Yeah.
So would you advise black people to go to Dominican Republic? Would you say don't go, it's not safe? Or would you advise, because America did come up with a warning, say black people should not go to Dominican Republic.
I would say it's always good to watch out, because even there are many stories where a lot of bad things have happened. But again, you cannot judge an entire country.
That's true.
You have like some nice people. You may go to some family, they will treat you so good. But from my experience is, I would rather still go to countries where I don't feel treated in certain way. Because, for example, if I go to a country, let's say Costa Rica, nobody actually even cares about you ask people are happy, do this, and so I would still prefer going to a country where I feel I'm okay, I feel lively, I feel I'm myself, than a country you're not sure what will happen. Because like me, the police arrested me, I was filming, they didn't even ask my name, people say, hey, why are you filming? They don't. The first thing they do is grab my camera and start beating me up in the market, and they were like, at least 20 police officers, others dressed in casual, and you don't know now who these people are, because you see just a guy dressing like this, holding, you don't know if it's a thief, you don't know if so.
Yeah. So that's what happened to you. As you all can see, I'm African. I'm a dark-skinned African lady. And every time I've been to the Dominican Republic, I've never been mistaken or been Haitian. Nobody ever came up to me and asked me, are you from Haiti? Nobody came up to me and asked me if I speak Creole. So I've never been mistaken or been Haitian when I'm in the Dominican Republic. And I'm dark-skinned. But I guess they can tell when you are Haitian and when you are not. I've been to Haiti as well. When I was in Haiti, walking around the streets, nobody mistaken me for being Haitian, not once. No Haitian ever came up to me and started speaking to me in Creole. So they always knew that I was not from Haiti, whether I was in DR or I was in Haiti. I've never been mistaken for being Haitian. There's nothing wrong with being Haitian, and I think Haitians are very beautiful people. And I wouldn't mind being mistaken for being Haitian. I'm just pointing out the obvious, because a lot of people say that when they go to Dominican Republic, they are mistaken for being from Haiti. But I've never had that problem personally. I've never had anybody come up to me and assume I was Haitian. And I've been to DR many times. DR stands for Dominican Republic. It just never happened to me, but apparently it happens to other black people when they go to Dominican Republic. And also, I've been around all of the whole Dominican Republic. I've traveled to the north, to the south, to the east, to the west. I've been pretty much all over the country, and I've never had that issue. So with that said, I've also never been mistreated in Dominican Republic as a dark-skinned African person or black person, as some of you may prefer to say. I've never been mistreated in Dominican Republic because of the color of my skin. I've never felt like people are looking down on me because I was dark-skinned. I just never felt that in Dominican Republic. I've never felt less of a person because I was dark-skinned. So that's my personal experience. Knock on wood. I'm not saying it's never going to happen. Maybe one day it'll happen, maybe it will not. But I'm just saying, all the times that I've been there, I've never been mistreated by Dominicans. I've never had a racist experience. And I hope I never do. And if I do, I'm going to take it with a grain of salt, because, you know, things do happen. But all I'm saying right now is that I've been there many times and I've never been treated badly because I was of Afro origin or because I was black.
As a world traveler myself, it doesn't matter where you go in this world, there will always be some form of racism. This is unfortunately the way the world is right now. Do not let fear of racism stop you from traveling and enjoying your life. And by all means, I'm not making any excuse for Dominican Republic. I'm just saying, live your life, enjoy yourself, do not live in fear. But of course, be careful when you travel to the Dominican Republic. Never get too comfortable. Pay attention to your surroundings and always carry a copy of your passport with you and keep your original passport safe, so that when you are stopped by the immigration officers, you will always be able to present something to them to show them that you are not an illegal immigrant in the Dominican Republic.
Please do, tell us your experience in Dominican Republic as a dark-skinned person or a black person. Were you treated badly? Did you have a good experience? Please leave your comment below and let us know. Let's share each other's experience and also maybe advise each other, give each other tips on how we can minimize these terrible experiences, or how we can have the best time in Dominican Republic as people of color. Alright, good people, this is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something from it. Like and share this video. And people of African heritage, please let's embrace our Africanness. Africa is beautiful, you are beautiful. And of course, let's just embrace each other as humans. Despite the color of your skin, we are really one. We bleed the same. Thank you. Have a good one. God bless.